Hello, you guys. Welcome and welcome back to the NutCase Network, where we broadcast your spiritual news, honey. Thank you guys so much for being here. As always, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe. If you guys are seeing this reading, today is the last day which you can purchase your 2 for $20 readings. But let me just say this, okay? If you did not follow directions and you did not email me a screenshot of your payment to the email in which I provided, and you did not follow the directions by emailing a screenshot of your payment and your 2 questions, you will not get your reading. And it's not anything against you. You know what I mean? Like, I'm more than happy to complete the readings that you guys want me to complete. But I need for y'all to follow directions, because I am not going to chase you down to get you your reading, okay? And it's all respect. But if you're going to want me to respect you, I need y'all to respect me and my time as well, okay? And I love you guys, so I don't want any hostility or any bad blood. I'm just saying it from a very professional perspective that a lot of you guys have received your readings because you followed directions. And a lot of you guys may not have because you didn't follow directions. And if I did not receive your email, then I have no way of getting you your reading, okay? Some of you guys, I know, sent me emails and I did not get them, okay? And you guys corrected that? Cool. Well, at least one person did. But there's been a few people that have come and said that they didn't get their reading. It's because I honestly did not get your email. But if I was able to get other people's emails, then something got to be going on. Okay, that's all I'm going to say, because I don't want there to be any miscommunication. I don't want anybody to say I'm trying to take y'all's money, because that's not what I'm trying to do. I was trying to offer a special, and it just kind of, you know, got a little bit out of control. And I just want for it to be handled correctly. So, if it has not been 72 hours and you know you sent me your email, please be patient with me. I am a human. I have situations just like you do. So I would ask for respect of my situations. But I also would like to respect you guys' time as well. I just had to say that, y'all. You know, I don't mean to ruffle any feathers. Just had to speak the truth on the situation, because it's a lot of things that I feel like we have to understand as people. And I'm just going to say this too, because this is on my heart right now. With all of the things that are going on in this world, with all of the things that are going on in our world, there's going to come a time, and I'm being completely honest with y'all about how I feel and what I am picking up from deductive reasoning and context clues about our reality. There's a lot of things that are going on that I know a lot of you guys see regarding the ways that our world is changing. But what I want you guys to know is that not only is it important to illuminate yourself to the truth, but it's also important to plan and have structure when it comes to how you move forward. It's great to see the truth, but what are you going to do with that truth? It's great to see clarity and light shown upon the things that have been in the darkness. But what are you going to do with that information? Because it's a whole lot of people talking about things that are coming to the light, and it's a whole lot of people who are trying to bring clarity. And I commend that. That's all a piece of the puzzle. But we all have to have a clear picture in our own minds of how we plan to move forward. Because the ways that we've been conditioned to think is a mentality that's going to only create more divide and separation. What I want you guys to do who are watching my channel is try to come up with ways to create more unity. That's the point. It doesn't matter what's being exposed. It doesn't matter what's being put out there. What are you going to do with it? And how we're going to move forward? Because if we have all of this information and then we still choose to make fucked up decisions, there's no progress. If we have all of this information but we still choose to treat people in a negative way, there's no progress. If we have all this information but we still choose to have an isolated me over them mentality, then have we really made any progress? To me, it don't make no sense. So I just had to say, I'm going to get off my soapbox and read the cards, because that's what y'all be wanting me to do. Y'all be wanting me to shut up and read the cards. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. But I just had to speak on that, because I feel like there's a lot of talk about things being uncovered, and there's a lot of talk and communication that's shining a light on things that we've been lied to about. But once we realize we've been lied to, what are we going to do with that information? How are we going to move forward? Are we going to move forward with the same hateful mentality that's been indoctrinated within us? Or are we going to move forward with a more enlightened mentality of love and compassion and togetherness and community to rebuild our village? I want to rebuild the village, period. And I don't care if I stumble over my words, because I'm channeling. I want to rebuild the village. And the only way that we're going to rebuild the village is to take away selfishness, is to take away hostility, is to take away negativity and competition and hatred. The only way that we're going to get through this together and survive whatever is coming our way is to work together. But they're going to try to convince you of the opposite. Mark my words. It's already movie trailers and all this other stuff coming out about it. So keep that in mind. Let's see. What are the messages? Guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Father, Mother, God, for the collective. What are the messages at this time that you want the collective to know and be aware of? Oh. Ooh, Ten of Swords. What are the messages for the collective at this time, Spirit? The Seven of Pentacles. What are the messages for the collective? Temperance. See, I just feel like a door is being opened for us, collective. There's been a lot of negativity. There's been a lot of hostility. There's been a lot of time that's been wasted. Time. Time after time. Time after time. I feel like a lot of you guys are starting to put the pieces together in situations. Now, this could be in your life on a mundane level, but this could also be on a bigger picture, larger scale. You're starting to put the pieces together about the conflict. Okay? The Queen of Wands and the Page of Swords. Some of you are really beginning to have more confidence in your own thoughts. When I say that, I'm saying your own thoughts, meaning your own thoughts that have been initiated from your inner being. Your inner being is sparking a curiosity within you about what life can be, about where you can go, where the people you love can go, where your life can take you. And everybody's not going to resonate with this message, and that's fine. But there's something that's waking up within you to the possibility of the future. But there's going to have to be basically an abandonment of what has happened in the past in order for you to move forward. A lot of you are jumping forward almost light years, I want to say, when it comes to your progression and when it comes to your evolution and when it comes to your ascension as a spiritual being. And a lot of you guys have realized what it's going to take to really progress your bloodline to the next level. And you're beginning to understand that this can only happen if you stop looking back. I don't know. It's just a lot of things that people right now are wanting to change. And with these things that people want to change, it's like the focus has to be put on the future instead of the past. Because if you're looking at the current moment and the current situation, and you're looking at the past and combining it together, you're only manifesting more of the past. So this could be on your everyday life, on your everyday schedule, what you guys are doing. But I feel like there's a confidence that's building within a lot of you to step outside of the lines, to color outside of the lines, to be different, to do different, to see things differently when it comes to your perspective. A lot of you guys have been waiting a really long time for things to balance out in your life after some type of turmoil with this Ten of Swords. You've been waiting a really long time, and I feel like in the current moment, you're in more of a stage where Spirit is calling for you to trust that they are blending things together on your behalf to create a finished product. The finished product may be different for each of you, but it's very important and vital for the collective. I feel like you're in a stage right now where, like, people think, oh, you're just going to walk through a doorway and you're going to get to the next stage or the next chapter of your life. But it doesn't necessarily work like that. Seven of Wands. It doesn't necessarily work like that. And I feel like in the recent past, whatever you have been through that was painful and it was difficult, in the perspective of like Source, the creator, in the perspective of the ethers and your ancestors and spirit guides, beings that are in a non-physical form, it was really quick. Whatever happened, whatever you went through, it was super quick. Even though it may have felt like an eternity for you, it's super quick. And there's some things that are happening that Spirit is blocking you from right now. Blocking you from knowing, blocking you from seeing, blocking you from experiencing, because they want to prevent you from having some type of pain again. There's 10 swords again. They want to block you from having some type of pain or from hurting yourself and stepping into the unknown prematurely from when it is time. Another 7. 7 of Swords, 7 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. So there's a bit of confusion that you may feel, and there's a bit of like illusion that you may feel. You may feel that you're not really in your reality because you're in a transitional phase. You may feel like things are kind of dreamy. You may feel like, is this really happening? It kind of feels like there's this daze that your spiritual beings of protection are putting you in to protect you from the things that are happening on your behalf. because they're moving things around on your behalf so that you can have this clarity. I'm telling you, I'm feeling what I'm feeling for a reason. And I'm not just saying it to like be extra. Like, people who are understanding of this message, people who are down with the get down, y'all are going to be down. And you're going to understand what I'm saying. You're being protected. So if you feel like things are not moving forward as quickly as you would like, or if you feel like you've been stuck for a while, or if you feel like things are stagnant, it's because if you were to move forward, you would hurt yourself more than if you were to just stand still for a second. It's about trust. Because what they're doing right here is a trust fall. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is stagnation or just a waiting period, observation. They want you to observe what's going on right now so you can understand how spirit works and how spirit moves. They want you to trust that they've got your back and that you are basically being halted for a very important reason. The train is in the background if y'all can hear it. What's this Ten of Swords for the collective? Even though they said it's not important. High Priestess. Interesting. I'm going to put it right there. So whatever painful situation that you guys have just come out of, $11 could be significant. But whatever situation, either 10 or 11, 10 or 11, but whatever situation that you just came out of, it was for a reason. See the Justice card, because in order to stand out, in order to be different, in order to set trends, in order to be influenced properly or to be a proper influence. When I say be influenced properly, because that kind of sounded funny, what spirit means, what I mean is that in order to listen to the right people and to not be swayed, your intuition had to grow. You had to see the bullshit. You had to understand on a deep sensory level the bullshit so that you can understand the real. So that you can understand what is a good opportunity and what is a bad opportunity. What, or not even good or bad, but what would be a beneficial opportunity for you and what would be something that would set you back. You had to see it. And if you took the time, the way that spirit wanted you to actually take stock of that, then what they were saying through that process is that you were basically guaranteed to receive this justice. A lot of y'all could be Libras, Pisces, maybe even some Geminis, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There was a lot that you didn't know when it comes to why you had to go through that pain. And it's really what it is so that you can be smarter about your strategies, so that you can be more cognizant and aware of the red flags, so that when I'm telling you, when shit starts hitting the fan, you are not going to be able to be played with. I'm telling y'all. If you really did the work and went deep into your shadows and went into your subconscious and evaluated the ways that you allowed yourself to be played, then you are going to be untouchable. Because there's a lot of motherfuckers out there who are not going to have the ability or the capability to see past the bullshit. And those are the people who are going to fall into a bunch of negativity. I'm telling you, it's crazy. You are the type of person, if you're still watching, that will be invincible when it comes to people trying to play with you on a regular everyday level and on a larger scale. You are not going to be able to be played with. And you will then be the influencer, okay? Because if you're not easily influenced by bullshit, and if you're able to see through who is someone who you should listen to and who is someone who may be full of crap, you will then be able to spread those messages of value to others who may have not been able to reach the level that you were able to reach, or may not have had the experiences that you had, in order to show them and flip empathy in the opposite direction. Because empathy is when you're able to understand another person's situation and put yourself in their shoes. Not just feel sorry for them, but feel compassion and understanding and relatability to them. You will be able to reverse that and impress upon people the things that you have felt and you have experienced, to help them see clearly when they may not have originally had the tools to do so. That is what this is about. You are a piece to the puzzle, a piece to the chess game that is very vital and important. Because you're going to start to see comparisons or similarities in situations on a larger scale that others that may not have been through what you have been through are going to be able to see. That's why Spirit doesn't want you to feel sorry for yourself. That's why Spirit wants you to be removed from this victim mentality, because they want you to see the power that you have to create change in your own life, so that then you can transmute and transfer that power to creating change within the collective. If you ain't ready, click off, because I ain't for everybody, baby. Okay? I'm going to tell you that right now. What's the Seven of Pentacles? Queen of Swords. Seeing above the clouds. Seeing above the BS. It's a loading period. Loading. You are loading. You're about to understand why you've had to wait so long for something. And there's the Seven of Swords again. Because they wanted you to build your skills. They didn't want you to make foolish decisions and do dumb things. They wanted you to be smart. And Spirit allowed you to go ahead and step in some shit when it wasn't that serious. Okay, it might have felt serious. I'm gonna be honest with you, but it's a minor arcana. Ten of Swords. It didn't really last as long as what you feel like it lasted. In the eyes of Spirit, it was quick. And they wanted you to be able to see that and have perspective on that, so that you don't step in a bigger pile of shit than what's necessary. Basically, what they're saying is, we wanted you to maybe, fumble around on the small things, so that when the big opportunity comes, you know what to do with it. What else is the Seven of Pentacles? Queen of Swords. Yep. Teaching you how to move forward from loss, because there may be a lot of loss on a grand scale coming towards the collective in different ways, shapes, and forms. I'm not saying this to scare you. I've always been of the motto and the mindset, don't be scared, be prepared. Don't be scared, be prepared. Yeah, this is a new step that you're taking, possibly with your career, with your business, with your work. So there may have been some things that you felt like were regrets or losses or failures, but it was only a stepping stone for you to be able to move forward in a more productive way, to upgrade your strategy. Spirit wanted you to upgrade your strategy. So that when you take this new leap, you already know where the potholes are at so you can avoid them. Because it's an effort for them to protect you here so that when it comes to the larger scale situations, you really know how to pivot. Okay? What's the 7 of Wands? 6 of Wands. Protecting your success, protecting your stability, protecting your independence, protecting your security, protecting your inheritance. What you are, this is what Spirit wants you to have. This is what you're meant to have. This is what you were built to have. This is what you were conditioned to have through all of the struggles that you have gone through. It's success. You may feel like you're being stopped from it right now, but it's so that you can go within into these spiritual practices and discover what has been hidden from you or what you've been hiding from yourself. The buried truth. There's a lot of things that we still aren't going to know about who is supposed to be in power and who was supposed to do this and who did that in the past. What I want y'all to focus on is not so much what has been hidden from you, but how you're going to move forward, knowing that information. Knowing, even though you don't know everything that's been hidden from you, but knowing that something has been hidden from you and trying to discover what that is within you. Because it doesn't matter how much information comes out about whatever, okay? Whether it's your personal life and you discover things about loved ones, family members, friends, whoever, or if it's about information about your culture, dynasties, deities, all this other type of stuff. It doesn't matter what information you obtain without you or from outside of you. It matters how you obtain that information from within, because everything that's being kept hidden from you, you are able and capable of discovering what that is by searching within yourself. All right, Snowflake. It starts with you. Now, it's not going to be an easy thing to do, I'm telling you. But that's how you're going to protect and create and mold this success into reality. What's the Temperance? What's the Temperance? Queen of Wands again. There it goes. They're trying to give you the confidence to create something. Yes, baby. Yes, baby. What is it? What is it? Okay. Because something is coming that none of us can see. And you're going to have a lot of mental strength and fortitude. Mental, spiritual, emotional, and physical strength and fortitude to be able to sustain through this. It's going to take a lot of willpower, grit, determination, 10 of Wands. Okay. Spirit said don't do too much, so I'm not. What's the advice? Just be mindful of what you're paying attention to. What is the advice for the collective? What is the advice? Soul family. Yep. Relax. Look. And deception. What did I say? Read between the lines and draw your own conclusions. But apparently Spirit wanted me to deliver this message to y'all. The ultimate thing is what I said. Don't be scared, be prepared. You ain't got to do much but to sit and listen. If you walk around being scared and worried and paranoid, you're going to slip up and make some fucked up decisions. And that's in the interim, in the short term, and in the long term. That's about mundane things in your everyday life, and that's about big things as the community of collective progresses and we start to deal with new things that's being created. Okay, I'm gonna go. Bye, y'all. Thank you. Be sure to like the video, subscribe. Please be sure to go to the underground and subscribe to my love reading channel if you want to get into some love readings, you guys. Keep it light over there. We might get a little serious over here sometimes. We might keep it light. But please subscribe, you guys. I would greatly appreciate it. Check out a video. Go search the underground. Click the link in the description if it's easier for you. And go support me over there. Thank you guys so much. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.